Happy Thursday, everybody, and Happy New Year to you. Welcome to 2015. I'm Chief Meteorologist Marcus Bailey. Wanted to give you another webcast update. Enjoying one more day of vacation. We'll be back in the TV studios Friday on the 2nd. Looking forward to it. It's been nice spending time with family. And it's nice to actually see a little bit of a warm-up across the area. Relatively speaking, still chilly, but we're not seeing teens in the noon hour. That's a good thing. As we're recording this, it's about quarter till noon on this Thursday, and we're into the mid to upper 20s across the area. Still a little bit of a bite with the wind chill, but it does help. Looking out the window right now, we do have some sunshine, so that's a good thing. And that is helping to at least warm things up just a bit. Wind chill, single digits over towards the Twin Cities. Everybody else kind of feeling more like the mid-teens. So it is still pretty brisk, pretty raw when you step outside this afternoon. Temperatures for tonight falling into the mid-20s. That's actually an improvement. Yes, cold, but not as cold as the past couple of late nights into the overnights. And I think we slide into the upper teens and low 20s for the overnight heading into your early Friday morning. Let's take a look at Storm Tracker. Just some thin clouds that are working through again. As I mentioned, you're still seeing loads of sunshine across the area. So it is a very pretty start to the new year. Clouds are building down to our south and west. You see down towards Springfield, Missouri, and we'll scoot down towards Texas. It is a mess right now. Over toward the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, it's a mixed bag of rain, sleet, a little bit of snow as well, and that actually extends into the central portions of Texas, down towards San Angelo. They're actually seeing some sleet and some freezing rain. So that's an area that doesn't see that kind of precipitation all that often. So it shows you how deep the cold air is diving into the lower 48. This is the leading edge of a system, and we mentioned this yesterday, that will be impacting us this weekend. There has been speculation that we could see some snow. And while I do think that is still a possibility, I think it's going to be more of a rain event than anything. But we're going to have really all modes of precipitation on the table as we head into the weekend. So here's what Future Track is thinking right now. And I'm going to throw this out there. Anytime you have different types of precipitation in this scenario, it is pretty tough to pinpoint when and where and what time, just because a lot of it is all track dependent and all of that. So again, the confidence is not sky high. It's not a slam dunk that this is what's going to play out. There's still a lot that can change here over the next couple of days, but we have seen some consistency, at least in a few of the models, advertising what will play out as we head into the weekend. So Friday, quiet. We'll see clouds continuing to build throughout the day. Now, as we lead into, and we'll let Future Track catch up here a little bit, as we lead into early Saturday morning, you're starting to see the precipitation rolling into the state. Now, our thinking is the leading edge of this is going to be moving in from the south-southwest. The leading edge of this is where our best chance will be for some kind of mixed precipitation, whether that be snow, sleet, freezing rain, all mixing with rain or mixing with each other. So we'll have a brief window of some of that before we see a transition to, we think, just a very chilly rain throughout much of your Saturday. So that obviously in itself could cause some problems, where we could get some light, but enough to cause some slick roadways, freezing rain potential early Saturday morning. So that's one thing we're going to be watching very carefully, how the models kind of progress over the next 24 to 48 hours with that scenario. And then the rest of your Saturday, again, as I mentioned, chilly rain really through the late morning into the afternoon. We may catch some breaks if we tap into some drier air as the system moves off to the east. And then on the back end of the system, we'll get that colder air starting to work on through. So we do think there'll be another window where we'll see a changeover from that rain to some snow. That's probably going to happen late Saturday night heading into Sunday. Now, because it's on the back end, you're not getting a lot of moisture supply, but it could be enough that we could get some light accumulation. So we're not going to be talking about anything major here, but there could be some spots where it could cause for some slick areas here and there. I'm going to show you kind of a host of models here and what they're kind of saying. First of all, this is the European model. As far as snowfall goes, it has most of our area under 1 inch of snowfall through early Sunday morning. The GFS, which is an American model, longer range model or medium range model, also advertising about the same, less than 1 inch for most, higher amounts to the north and west of, let's say, the Quad Cities. So you get into east central Iowa. This is the North American model, and this has probably been the more aggressive when it comes to snow accumulation, and still has most of central Illinois under an inch, with the exceptions of, let's say, up towards Kewanee, Galesburg, Macomb, getting you up to close to an inch of snowfall. And then our in-house model, the RPM, exclusive here to WMBD 31 and Fox 43, and not much. It's got a tenth of an inch to 2/10 of an inch of snowfall, so not a whole lot there. And so we're kind of thinking 2 inches. I think it might be a struggle. 1 inch possible in some spots, and then most are probably going to see a little bit less than that. Again, a lot can change between now and, let's say, early Saturday morning. So we're going to be watching the models very carefully. Any shift with this storm system could change this drastically to no snow, completely no snow, and it's all rain. Or if it moves a little bit further south and we tap into the colder air, it could mean a little bit more snow, or it could mean a little bit more of the sleet and freezing rain early Saturday morning. So that's kind of where we stand right now as far as the weekend. So that's something we're going to be watching very, very carefully. Skipping ahead to your Friday, though, I think it's going to be a pretty nice day, although clouds will continue to increase. Temperatures right where they should be for early January, low to mid 30s across the area. We will see the bottom dropping out once the system moves back through on the weekend. So we'll be tapping into another surge of colder air as we head into Sunday and early next week, with a couple of light snow chances possibly coming our way next week as well. So that's your update. Again, I'm enjoying one more day off, and meteorologist Rachel Kay has you covered for your New Year's night. And she'll also look ahead at what's happening this weekend. She'll kind of digest all the new models that will be coming in later on this afternoon. And if anything significant changes, I'll also keep you updated as well. Until then, we'll talk to you on Friday, and hopefully you have a great New Year's Day. And again, Happy New Year to you.